All right, hello. This should be a good matchup against Chris Perkins. There is a lot of things happening, so it's going to be a very oh, this is season 54, isn't it? Oops. My bad. We're going to fix that real quick. All right, let's pop in the chat with Chris. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. You can hear me, I take it?
I can indeed.
All righty. I have many thoughts on how this could play out, and all of them are, boy, we'll see how this goes because feels like it's gonna be one of
A
those
lot of them,
games.
a lot of them are based around whether Quahan's first two lightning breath special attacks are 3 out of 4s or 1 out of 4s.
But yeah, I feel like even with that, this game is going to be one of like a bunch of little decisions that are probably going to be the deciding
That's fair.
factors.
That's fair.
But yes, if I roll, if I manage to hit like three figures, um, each time with my first three attacks and roll 3 for 4, I'm probably winning.
Yeah,
Probably.
that's probably. I certainly expect to lose if that happens. We shall
Okay.
see, though. We shall see.
Oh yeah, we'll see what happens.
I gave myself the order marker headache army, so I like that.
Yeah, I do find that an interesting choice. I mean, I know what I would have picked on this map, but and we can talk about it after the game.
Sure. Yeah. Take it you're streaming, as usual.
I am, yes.
Yep.
That's not an
Cool.
issue, right?
No, I know. No, of course not. Just curious.
Cool. Yeah, it'll be up on Twitch and then ported over to YouTube where it will pop up at some point, which is mostly just, oh right, when I remember to turn the video from private to public.
Nice.
Well, good luck.
You as well. We shall see how this goes.
Oh, he's leading B11s. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah. I was wondering if you might not move Est. I mean, moving Estevar is certainly the normal move. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, well, I wasn't quite sure exactly how you were planning on leading this out.
This is fair as well. I mean, having 3 attack is nice without a doubt. Actually, no. Let me just be sure about this before I just plop dudes down.
So that likely means that it's difficult to say. Is he gonna like stay in this whole like?
Yeah, I
Is
definitely
he
don't
just
want
gonna stay in this little
those 2
region?
spots.
'Cause if he does, that makes life interesting.
Stay more possible. That spot seems good, and then it's just which one of these two. Yeah. Can we go with that?
I think it might actually be a good idea to lead the Laverne here. Yeah. Hi to Mega and Thrasher. You are two of my most consistent watchers, and I appreciate it. I'm not quite sure what he's going to do with the B11s. I'm playing a bit cautious. Like, I know that I don't know if he has two order markers on the B11s. Right, yeah. So he could have 2-3. I don't think he does, but he might. Thing is, by putting my Wyvern out into the fray, he's now got to be a lot more careful. Just double checking that you're thinking and that the screen hasn't like frozen on me or something.
Thinking. I am.
Okay,
Yes,
cool.
that is
Just
correct.
wanted to be sure.
Although I did just move two of them right as that.
Yeah, like right as I was talking, I see two of them moving. I'm like, well, that answers that question.
No, I don't love that one though.
Well, technically in Raylan's aura. I don't know if he's trying to play Never into Raylan's
I'm
aura.
trying to decide if I want to shoot my own Eldgrim. I kind of do. It's an odd spot. 1, 2, 3. Do I want to shoot my own Eldgrim?
And I'm not going to complain. I don't know what it's going on. If it was on the brute guts, then they can definitely get
Like,
to
kill him with 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe.
on the brute.
No. Okay, you can end my turn there.
kind of want to see if I can sneak him to come forward. Okay, sword marker 3 is on P11s. I'm curious what he does here. It's not in a position where he can actually take shots at my like he can get shots at me, but they're not good ones. Well, sorry, they might be good ones, but he's basically be trading he'd basically be trading a bunch of he'd have to move out of Raylan Zara. Would have to be what is your range? So it's actually jumping up there. Fair. It's my plan of Estavaranus is not one that I can do. Ooh, I think he's hoping for an initiative switch here.
This guy, that B11 can see the spider from the back.
Hmm.
That's what I'm wondering
Maybe.
if you're. I'm more worried about the spider's height than the tree. Like, I think the tree isn't such an issue, but I don't know.
Spider's only a height of 2.
Yeah.
I mean, I could.
I don't own B11s. I don't know how tall they are.
They are. It's annoying. I thought the alt text was on these things.
I can check their actual height. Their height is their medium 5 on the card.
Yeah. Yeah, and my chat agrees with that. Um, I mean, I do own both B11s and spiders. I could go take a quick look and see.
Do you think they don't do it? Do you think they don't have line of
It's
sight?
close.
If you want to check, yeah, man, if you think it's close, if you can check it, I'd wait because I think I do want to take the spot if I have line of sight.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Spider's too small.
No line of sight.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me back up all these moves then, because I'm probably going to do something different if I can't get that shot. Thank you for checking. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the best of things, but I tried to recreate it as best I could.
Oh. I believe. Could I do
You can
anything
fly?
to try to get this?
Because you don't have any units with flying. I do.
Oh, this is true. Oh, no, Raylan. Raylan, hang on.
Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, fine. You have one. I have two. That
You
clearly
have
makes
one.
me
You're right.
better.
I think that the dragon wins the flying battle. Also, your flying unit can pick up my flying unit and move her. That's kind of rude. Well, what do I do differently then?
He stays back and
Do a bunch of
retreats.
2v2s instead. It's not terrible. You do still have to come in.
Get my best aura up.
This top one has line of sight, though, I think.
Yeah, that one should. I don't see any
Okay.
reason why not to. Why not?
Cool.
If you've been able to get to here, I'm pretty sure you could see as well.
Okay. Yeah, I can't get. I couldn't get two guys that way because this one would have had to go there, and then I can't fill that top spot. So I think I'll do this instead. I like this. How much do I hate this? Somewhat. Now I'm gonna do this. Okay, this is the move. We'll take our shots. This shot first. On the left side.
Oh, I get to.
Same one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can definitely hit that one.
Start.
Her shit a little easier than mine.
Yep.
I should do that button as well. It's an important button.
Oh, the let me steal order markers from you button.
Yes, I am remembering to click that button now since it might happen.
If I went, I should have. He's got at least a decent number. That might be that. Thinking how I want to do this. Can I fit there? Or does the wing cause issues?
I think you can probably do that.
Okay.
I'm certain. I'm fine with that spot.
I think that's all I can hit.
Okay. Okay. The first one has 3 defense, and the second one has 4 defense. Okay. 1 dead. Here come the spiders. Oh, a double ouch. That's painful. This one. The second one would have been nice. Too far away.
Oh, you're right. That's why I moved up. Right? That work? Right. Yes. Okay. I was for some reason not counting that. Um,
Okay. I'm rolling the same order. So 774. Yeah. He had 5 actually, but it didn't
yeah,
matter.
I had 5. It doesn't matter. I didn't kill you.
I don't like my decisions anymore, but that's okay. If I'd won initiative, I like my decisions. They did not. They did not go as
Yeah,
well.
that's very fair.
Um, let's see. Do I do the super aggressive thing? You're not gonna move Koihon into me. Certainly not. There's a lot of options for where we're going to go here.
Good-ish spot. I don't have nearly as many spiders as I want to feel comfortable with. Guesses that he's gonna end up putting Raylan here, but maybe not. His third order marker is absolutely on Varks. Okay, she's going there. And protect the
But that's what I'm gonna do. Yep. That's a cool move.
Yeah, I saw that and was like, you know what? Screw it, let's do it.
I don't know. I have no idea where you're gonna go.
Exactly. That's why I'm doing it.
Yeah, I don't know where the big guy's going. The big girl's going. So not much I can do about that. Um, that happen. So
Arctos just boosts attack, right? Not defense.
I think it's just them. Do I have any other hunters in this army? I never even checked that. Yeah, just the Gray Spears. Just the Gray Spears. I didn't actually know. So we'll get, if we do this, we get one attack off.
Yep.
But I've got to hold against that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. 3v3. Okay. Where does the big girl go?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. Hmm.
Like we've been here before.
Yeah, but this way I got to avoid you having a round of
This is
attacks
true.
on me.
This is true. This is a very true statement.
I am legit curious what he does. I'm just going to stay there.
Yep. I really hope you don't hit a 4 for 4.
We'll see what happens. Hey, it's on a 4 for 4.
Oh my gosh. All right. They're all at 6 defense.
Yep.
That's some disappointing 2 out of 6s is what that is. Okay.
I don't believe either of these have Estavara.
Correct. This is a good turn for you.
This is a very good turn for me so far.
Yep, things could have gone differently, but they didn't. That's okay. It's not the world we live in. Which 1, 2, 3, 4? I think I'm better off being over here. Actually, feels slightly more annoying to you. Let's do it like that. Up at this spider. Nice. Even at this spider. Up at Quahan. I am going to Berserk. Up at
How
the
many times do you
spider.
get to do that?
3 total, max 1 per turn. I have the box with the number left, so I just reduce it from 3 to
Oh, gotcha.
3 to 2. Oh, that was a 4 Berserker. Okay, you're up.
I just realized I forgot to attack the B11 last turn, but oh well. I'm just going to do my normal attack.
My brute grit. Yeah, that'll do. It's a good roll. Let's see what spiders can pull off.
this point I'm in a really good spot because I only got one wound on Quayon and he's down to bad efficiency on all of his figures. Are you just thinking what you're gonna do?
Yeah, I'm still thinking. I'm trying
Okay,
to figure out what combo of attacks to do here.
no worries. That's what I thought. I just wanted to confirm.
I don't think we can do that. I think it's high variance, so it's at the best high variance spot. Yeah, I think so. Okay, Arctos is going to stay where he's at and attack down on the spider. Arc up at Quahan. Vark into spider. Yeah, sure.
Okay, that's who we're targeting.
Yep.
Oof.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 7. Poof.
Wait, how does that Gert have 7? Don't they lose defense?
Oh crap! You're correct. You're correct. He should be at 6. Yep. I'll reroll that one. Absolutely correct. My bad.
Ended up not mattering.
True. Take an attack against you. Makes sense to me. So I'm not taking the LEA, so either way, the attack up is a 4. That gives us maximum dupes. You're on a 2 height, right? Yeah. Okay. Arctos attacks down. Attacks up at Quahan.
Go.
Quahan. Alright, is there any argument for moving around here?
I also have one on spiders.
This is true. You do have one on spiders. I'm more worried about the Quahan than the
Fair.
spiders, shockingly. Is there any argument for engaging you? Yeah, I just can't get out of range. Don't really see any argument for anything but taking the attacks. This leaves us with the best defensive setup. But we could actually peel back a tiny bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't engage Raylan. Yeah, just can't do much. Alright, stay where we are. Arctos attacks up. Oh, Arctos stays where he is the first thing. Okay. Yeah, stay where we are. 2 more attacks up. Alright.
All right, let's do this. Wow, this is the worst time for me to have gotten the 1 for 4s.
And then the brute is at 6 because -1. Well, that might actually, if you'd hit 3 out of 4, and it would have been the same outcome somehow. It's interesting.
Yeah, no, like that's the thing. I with those
Yeah.
defense rolls, I wasn't doing anything anyway.
That's true. Yeah, I think we just stay here and try to take out Quahan.
It's the right call.
Still like the spot.
At this point, we're basically both playing the variance
Arctos
game.
attacks up.
I'll take it.
Okay. Gray Spears attack up.
Good.
Well, I returned the favor.
Yeah. Same thing as before.
Better. Oh, we could have switched those. Yeah, you're good. You're 3. Mine's dead.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like there's no reason not to do what I'm thinking. No reason not to. Womp womp.
Alright, Raylan takes 1, and then the brute has
6 defense.
4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay.
Basically 50-50 chance that in 2 attacks he'll kill Quahan, so I think I need to just put 2 border markers on her. Not go with her. Go.
Once again, FD on the Quayon. I do think I retreat to that spot. I'm down. I get height if you take a normal. Yep. Tack up.
Can I fit like that, or do I have to move over? Or do I
Um,
have to flip?
well, flipping wouldn't work. The tail end of the 4 isn't gonna work. I'm not sure if the tail can fit into the tree or not there.
How about that?
I think that's worse actually. I think that the 4 hex blocks the tail. Usually 1 higher blocks the tail a lot.
I see.
So I think you'd have to flip there. I think if you flip, you can fit, but yeah, yeah. I think the tail into the jungle would be fine.
Okay, cool. Amulet of Searing Intensity.
Arctos and Raylan both take 1. Raylan's at 2. Arctos is at 1. See any reason to not just stay where I am? Take the 5v3. Yeah. Stay where you are and take the 5v3. Really.
I was really hoping to get the ring there, but
That's
you know.
fair. I figured. Yeah, the ring.
There wasn't really too many other options that were good for me.
Arctos having the +2 range definitely forced. Yeah,
Yeah.
is helpful there. I'm going to retreat Arctos to here and attack up at your spider 4v3. More like a B1. Okay.
I don't think I need to win this initiative, but it'll be very helpful if I do. Cool. Just gonna go right there. I wondered.
3. I'm going to move your wyvern briefly to move the brute grip to where I want him to go. Okay. Down.
Yep.
And then overextend, berserk, whatever you want to call it. Just have the 1 life. Stay where we are and attack. Estavara.
Go.
Stay where we are and attack down. Okay.
Special attack.
Swing Arctos this way and take the attack. One. Is that one more wound?
Let me check something real quick.
Yeah, I think that's one more.
I get to roll again, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh. Is that death?
I believe so.
Dang. Okay. You're up. That's not Kira Jax.
That is correct. That is not Kira Jax. My brain was like, oh, yes,
Sorry,
obviously.
Arctos' spirit. Arctos' spirit goes on guilty. To be clear.
That's what I
But I
thought.
should have. Yeah.
I can't negate Raylan, so I'm just going to shoot at her.
Sure.
Watermarker 1 is almost certainly on the brute. Should put it on Kira because I could ease more easily. Get guilty, and I could also not. What's the brute's current defense?
4 on A4 on even ground. Base 2 plus 2 for Ray.
Yeah, I'm just taking a quick look at what I can do here.
Take your time. Guilty. Poor guilty. Well, somehow he's alive.
Yep, and I failed the poison roll. Yep, I thought so.
Okay, so man, I still have to just take 2 shots at Estavara here. It's just like, which jungle bush would you rather be by? Probably this one. Yeah, we'll go there. 2 attacks up.
And so that one currently has 3 defense.
Yes, that's correct.
It's very easy if I didn't have 1 life left. Pretty sure the next 2 order markers are on guilty. If I kill guilty, Kira can run up and just flam Raylan. It's a 50-50 chance I do nothing. What is the attack? There's a odds 4 on 3. I think this is the right call. Because, yeah. Attack later.
would you put your order marker? They both have a defense of 4 here. Kira's defense is 3. Estefara's defense is 4. Where did Guilty start it? I might send him somewhere different. No, we want to stay further away. Estevara, actually. Take the first shot at Estevara. Again at Estevara. Okay.
Negating Raylan.
Okay.
So it's a 3v3.
Yep.
Hmm.
To make sure I understand how searing intensity works, if I land on it, it does affect this turn. Is that correct?
Correct. If you land on it and pick it up. Yep.
Okay. You're already tied down, and I just want to tie down Kira. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm ending the round. Yeah. Okay. Landing on Raylan lands on searing intensity, picks it up, rolls for Kira, misses, attacks Kira.
Could still pull it off, but it's going to be very difficult.
That order marker's fun.
I guessed right. Nope.
At least the 2 is on Estefara.
Taking the LEA?
Actually, sorry. I am almost certainly, but almost certainly. We have 2 right now. Yeah, taking the LEA. Searing intensity, and then the attack. Searing.
Good game.
GG's. That was a hell of an end game spot.
I think, yeah, no, like I I thought about attacking the brute with Estivara, but I felt like killing guilty. I felt like you had two order markers on guilty, so
Yep.
that was what
I
I
mean,
felt.
I think going for guilty there was once you're able to split your figures. I think going for guilty was correct. I mean, like I had to put it on the brute because obviously, like he could engage both and then throw the. But if I win, I mean,
Yeah,
I
no,
think going
like,
for
and
guilty. I
I'm
think
not
going
a
for guilty was just clearly correct.
well. It's one of those things where honestly, I'm not a giant fan of some of my placement in the late rounds. But also, yeah, no, it's one of those things where, um, yeah, yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things. I honestly, actually, the biggest mistake I think was, I had a Wyvern. I thought you might have had it on the brute, and I decided to attack Arctos instead. I should have done the five dice down on the brute. I think that was probably my biggest mistake of the game with the Wyvern right here.
Yeah. Um. I mean, I probably agree with you because you were never going to kill Arctos in one attack, anyways.
Yeah, I was basically banking on the four. Well, I was banking on the 4 for 4.
Okay, that's fair.
But I mean, that's the thing. I shouldn't be banking on that. Like I,
Yeah, it's tough to pull off.
I should be just killing the brute. Because yeah, that brute doesn't do that, and I probably kill Arctos before he does much damage, and then the Wyvern gets to kind of play games with people. And
Yeah,
that also
because
means then that
the brute
Arctos
ended up
doesn't.
the brute ended up putting. I think the brute ended up getting the wyvern down to 1 life there,
Yeah,
which
we
made it
got
real
the
easy for
Wyvern down to
Arctos.
1 life with a.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, I honestly like. I looked at the math on it, and it took about two or three. I think it took about 3 or 4 attacks of 4 to actually kill a Wyvern on average. And so I was like, okay, I should be fine, even if the brute does stuff. But I should have realized like you had this movement. Yeah, sorry, where I had the Wyvern at the beginning of the round, prime placement for the brute, whereas not as
Yep.
prime placement for like Arctos and stuff like that. So I should have taken that into account, and I didn't. And because if I do more damage to Arctos, he probably doesn't do as much damage to Estefara, and that helps me in the end game. Um, yeah, and then the other thing is I'm not 100% sure if going for the treasure glyph was the right call. Um,
I thought it was probably a little too risky.
well, it's one of those things where there was no real spot on like if I can stand on that 3, I'm fine. The other
Yep.
thought, and maybe I should have just done this, it might have actually been the better call. Um, just do my normal attack on Arctos. That might have been the better call.
Were you in range to do that?
Uh, I was there.
I don't remember where Arctos was.
Arctos was here.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, did you had your order marker 3 on? Oh no, you did have the 3 on the wyvern, right?
Yeah, I had the 3 on the Wyvern, so that was kind of why I was like, I could play it a little bit risky with Quahan.
Honestly, with the 3 on the wyvern, I probably would take the normal attack on Arctos.
Yeah, no, I think that was my order marker 1 was I think the issue.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then never mind. No,
Because it was one of those things where it was like, was it my order marker 1? I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, I think it was. I think no, it
Yeah.
was your order marker 1 because you had a burn turn. I killed the spider
Hmm.
on the dead turn.
Yep.
So yeah, it was the one because
Yep.
I had a free turn.
I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm kind of in a rough spot no matter what I do. Like getting those 1 for 4s when I did was probably the more painful part. But I mean, I don't know. I feel like the dice was average this game for both of us.
Yeah, like you had several pretty whiff Quay Hunt turns, and you had a couple that were like absolutely brutal. That one that took out two, like you took out, you had 3 4s take out 2 Gray Spears.
Yeah, yeah. So
Um,
like, yeah, I don't know. It was one of those things where I think there, like I said, I felt like this game was going to be a lot of little plays that determined
yeah.
the win. And yeah, I think that
That's what
Laverne
was hoping.
play was probably my worst of the bunch.
Hmm. So what would you have done if you had choice of first pick?
This map is
If you
so
had
long that I like your army better.
Yeah, that
Um,
was part of my thought. I felt like it was tough on this map for Estevara to give as much coverage to the spiders as you want to have.
I mean, when I was chatting with Foudzing, he was like, "This is a really good map for dragons," and I was like, "Fair," but I mean, yeah, Quehan was in kind of a
It's a
great
good map
spot.
for it's a good map for dragons, but I think it's a bad map for spiders.
It's an okay map for spiders.
Spiders Estevara more specifically, I think. It was like if I set up like my defensive formation
Well,
in
my
our
thought process.
Estevara
So,
range,
so the thing is, had you not pushed forward with the B11s, I was actually going to start out round two
another Estevara.
with another Estevara.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that makes a lot of sense. I would have probably done the same thing in that spot.
Well,
But
because
I was
and
just
yeah, it's
hoping
the
to
thing
get
where if you
initiative
start
with
shooting at
spiders.
Estevara when I still have a live Quehan and a bunch of spiders, I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. No, and I wanted to kill spiders because I wanted to make your order markers harder. Like I wanted you to have to put all your order markers on Quayhan when she had 3 life left,
Yeah,
um,
no,
3 or 4
it's
life left because there's just like, especially once the B11 got 3 spiders so fast, and it was just like, yeah, just like press and try to take them out.
yeah. I mean, although it worked out nicely for me to be able to kill three of them in one turn.
It did.
So
I mean, I think that, but like, I don't know. I think that half the time I went initiative, and then probably a decent percentage of
there
the
were
time I
so
didn't
many
like the fact that
there were so many initiatives
there
where
were
I
there were
yeah, if the other person
there
wins
were a
it,
massive number of, yeah.
so many different things happen. And I don't feel like either of us got
I actually
more of
so
them.
in round two, I was actually going to retreat the B11s if I won initiative. My plan was to retreat the B11s, move Raylan up onto the 3 hex, and then move the Varks forward and try to keep my whole army consolidated there. I wasn't gonna press. I wasn't gonna keep them pressed forward.
Well, so that was my thought process was like, well, basically that's one of the reasons why I did the aggressive Quahan move was I was like,
Mhm.
I don't know where these B11s are going next,
They were
but
gonna try and set up a. They were gonna try and set up a screen for the Varks. They
so
were
that's the
gonna
thing.
try and
Like,
put
I don't
like
know
a.
where they're going next,
Yeah.
but they're currently not in Raylan's aura. So if there's ever going to be a time where I
Yeah.
can kill a bunch of them, this is going
Oh
to be
yeah.
the turn.
I know. I played. I certainly played for the initiative switch in that
Hmm.
spot.
Oh yeah, no,
I was
I
gonna do something like. I was gonna do something like this to try to set up a little bit of a screen for the
yeah,
Varks to hide behind. I don't know. Some some shenanigans like that. But
yeah. I'm not sure what I do. Like, it's one of those things where I don't know. Like I said, it was a lot of little things. It's a good game. Um,
oh yeah, for sure. Lots of decision making. So
and I
that's
think with
that's usually
any,
what makes it
yeah,
fun too.
I think we play this game like 20 more times. I think that we probably split it. Like that just like that's what it feels like with this one. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't your builds are really like yeah, and so it's funny that the one that you labeled defense is the one that feels like it's much more vulnerable to suddenly falling apart.
This is true.
It's hilarious to me. Yeah, I will admit I did partially think about like I was briefly considering the shadows, but just because they have so many ways to mess with your set of army
Army.
stuff.
Yeah. I also can just like open B11s and kill Zundar though too.
Well, the thing was basically was like I felt like it was just too cute. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, maybe you open B11s and try and kill Zundar, but I also have Raylan in that army, so you're probably not
That's
kill
yeah, that's fair.
you're probably not killing Zundar that quickly. And I'm probably yeah, but the thing is I also don't have range in that army, so I can't really like I think on a smaller map I really consider it.
Mhm.
The other interesting thing would have been if I decided to go my ninja army, just because if I roll very hot with the ninjas of the North Wind and Osamu, you're basically just dying to me because you're never hitting me with it because you don't
Right.
have a special attack.
I think you've got a way better shot with Quayhan than trying to bank on that
But
though.
that's the thing. Like I could do those things. They could steal a win. But again, yeah, it's like what Quayhan's
Yeah.
just so much better. And like I
Yeah.
said, maybe on a different
It's
map
way
I would have.
easier. It's way easier for Quayhan to hit 2 3 out of 4s at optimal timing than it is for um, the ninjas to vanish for that long.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things where, yeah, like just the fact is good stuff. And while I will say, like I said, smaller map, I think I consider it strongly just because you can't leverage your range as much. Or at least I consider it more strongly than I did. Um, but here, yeah, although on a smaller map, you might take the Quahan build, and I didn't like either of my two armies into Quahan, so um,
Yeah,
yeah,
mine do feel pretty map dependent. Like this particular map is difficult for the Wyvern to try to disrupt Raylan, which is one of the big things that I was like thought of when I was building the Quayhan army.
yeah, no, I mean,
On the maps where the Wyvern is more useful, than that Quayhan army probably has somewhat of an edge.
well, I was actually thinking you
Move
might.
Raylan, and then blast the start zone.
Yeah, when you started leading with B11, I actually was like, screw it, I'm gonna toss the Laverne in a place where it can be a threat because why not? So yeah, because if you led Varks, I'd probably save the Laverne for later, but you leading B11s, I was like, oh, interesting. Well, I can definitely pick those up and do things with them. So, but
This is
yeah,
true.
good game. Best of luck going forward.
Yeah, same to you as well. Alrighty,
Alrighty. Have a good
catch you
night.
next time. See you.
Good night. Peace out. Thanks for showing up, people.